Good morning, traders. It is Monday, June 23rd. I just got back from Kilimanjaro. We made the summit, my friends and I, and back in the groove. And I'll show you some short footage and photos at the end of this video if you want to check that out. But it is nice to be home, and let's take a look at what's going on in the markets. Equities are trading slightly lower, a little mixed today. Obviously, we've got things going on overseas with bombs getting dropped, and we've got the Russell down about 0.4%. The market's kind of been all over the place. If we take a look at the futures of the S&P 500, it did open sharply lower. It gapped down over the weekend, and we saw it kind of recover from there. It pushed up into positive territory this morning. As we head towards the opening bell, we're seeing a little bit of fear creep in. This is kind of when volume starts to pick up, but the majority of people can start to trade pre-market. And so it's trying to just figure out what it's doing. I'm a big fan of exhaustion gaps to the downside on fear. Usually that can be turned into a bottoming pattern. If we take a look at the S&P 500, we did dip into an oversold territory within an uptrend 2 trading sessions ago. Again, we had a big gap down into oversold into the 20-day moving average. And then we saw a huge gap up. And as we know, gaps tend to get filled. So it faded back down, filled most of that gap. We've kind of been ping-ponging around between some short-term oversold panic sell-offs where we see the market dip into these oversold little panic areas. We've seen short-term FOMO where everybody piles in and then the market goes the opposite direction. They all buy near the highs. We saw that right over here at the open on the last trading session. People piled in and then they got left behind, or not left behind, but under pressure. And then the gap down this morning is probably going to spook them out. We might see panic selling, and the people literally who got long right up here, a session ago, it will be, potentially exiting down at a lower level, and then hopefully the market rallies. Now the trend is still to the upside. I like this type of pattern when we have news-driven move and we see the markets open lower and then start to rally and take off. If we take a look at our overall strategies here, you can see we stepped out of the market as the technicals and the underlying momentum and money flows were saying, hey, something's up with the stock market, get out. We avoided the market crash. We got back in. We've hit a target with the S&P 500. We still remain long. If we take